Hey everyone, it's Jessica with another layout for Bramble Fox. Today I'm using this oh so cold wintry perspective and these paper snips number 34 along with number 17. So I will be using all of these goodies today. I'm starting out with a gray textured cardstock and this beautiful perspective that I just showed you. I'm going to actually do some mixed media on here, just some light mixed media. I'm going to actually just paint kind of like a half circle. So I'm just lining out where my photo is going to go. I'm using some white gesso here with a little bit of water just so that it makes it a little bit more spreadable for me. And I'm just drawing on my first line. So that actually came up pretty darn perfect, but that's kind of going to be my template as far as what I go off of in making my little circle here. And I am just watering down some acrylic paints with my paintbrush and some water. These are the Vicky Bouton Cosmic Watercolors, which I absolutely love, and they look beautiful on a dark colored background. So I'm just adding some water, just spraying directly into the little pots that I'm going to use, and then just drawing or painting that on with my paintbrush. So super simple today, nothing too crazy. I'm not doing any smushing of any type. I wanted to add some of this beautiful orangey kind of gold color in there, but not a whole lot. So I just kind of made it sporadic there. And then I'm going to add some splatters. So there's kind of what it looks like right now. I am going to add a little bit more layering with some splattering. I'm going to add some more white here, a little bit more blue, but this is going to just be the base of where I'm going to lay everything and just make the foundation of my page here. So I'm just adding some splatters, just watering down that white gesso with some water and my paintbrush. This is the Liquitex gesso, which I really like. It's just a white gesso. And sometimes you'll see me pull that out and use that all over my page or to blur out some pattern on a background that's patterned paper. I like to use it for that as well. So there is my base. I'm going to use that and I'm going to place my photo on top of there. I'm going to grab some Gina K Glitter Glitz Gel in white and I'm going to do some stenciling as well. I believe Bramble Fox actually has a snowflake stencil. I'll have to check and link that down below for you. This is just one from my stash that I just grabbed because I don't have a snowflake stencil from Bramble Fox. So I just grabbed this one and I'm just using these little snowflakes. I'm using my palette knife to spread on some of this Glitter Glitz Gel by Gina K, and I'm just focusing mainly on that circular design and keeping to my base here. So I'm just adding to my circle and just building up my layers. And there you can see that beautiful snowflake design in there. So it really looks pretty on top of that gray background. Just going to map my photo here with some smooth white cardstock. I know that I want to place it right around in that area, but I'm going to grab my perspective bits here. I have a dark teal snowflake also. I think that one's actually left over from my December Fox box, I think it was. So I've grabbed that one to use up on this layout as well, along with the couple snowflakes that comes in this pack. And then I'm grabbing my Simple Stories Winter Wonder collection. So I kind of just grabbed a whole bunch of wintry things. It's all sitting beside me in my winter bin. I keep my stash organized in collections in my iris cases. So I have a winter bin and I have a couple different collections that I'm going to be pulling from today, but the main one that I'm using is this Simple Stories Winter Wonder, and then I'm going to grab some goodies from Crate Paper as well. So I've got some vellum here. I already had ripped it apart for another layout, so I used that piece and I just trimmed the excess out around my photo. So here I'm just trimming out one of these tags. I'm going to pop that in behind my photo just to add some additional layering there. Just going to trim off those edges and punch the hole in it. I'll add some twine in that and a little bit later whenever I go to attach it to behind my photo. I'm going to grab some of the embellishments from this collection and also one of these cute little tabs. I really like this one. It says noted. This is from the shop, so I'll link it below for you too. And then I grabbed these little paper snips because I really want to use one of these penguins. I love them. I think they're super cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut out this one here at the bottom. And I'm going to place that little guy probably on the left bottom side of my photo. And that's where he's going to stay. I kind of had an idea in my head for this layout. It was actually inspired by Scrapbook Sunday by Paper Issues. My friend Wendy had a beautiful layout up this past Sunday, and it kind of inspired the layout of this scrapbook page. So that's kind of what I'm going off of. And I'm just stacking a bunch of embellishments here on the left of my photo and just building this up. I loved this little sweater, but I didn't really like the colors of it. So it didn't really go too well with my photo here, which is actually a photo from this past Saturday when we got a whole bunch of snow, and we were actually able to take out my new snowmobile that I just got on New Year's Day and try it out with a bunch of our friends. So it was super fun, and we actually managed to get a babysitter that day for all of our kids, which is very rare for us to be able to find that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we really love to go. So hopefully we can get out again soon because it's just a blast. We love playing in the snow and having a great time with all of our friends. So here I've replaced it with this little sweater from the crepe paper collection that I'm using here. And I love these little mittens too. So I really wanted to use those. So I decided to pop those on the right side of my layout there. And I'm just looking at the sticker sheet here, seeing what else I want to use on this. I really, really love all of these little cute stickers. So I'm just layering them up and seeing what all I want to use. But I think this collection is called Snow something. I missed it there on the screen, but if you want to know what it's called, just back up and pause it and zoom in and you can see what the name of that is. But here I'm just grabbing one of these little labels from this sticker book from Simple Stories. If you guys have watched my layouts before, you know that I am a huge fan of Simple Stories and their sticker books in particular because they just come jam-packed with things that you can use on your layouts. And I just absolutely love them. They usually include a couple pages worth of embellishments here, little stickers and things. And then they usually have a page of some wordy bits, which I absolutely love. And then usually they have a page in there with some little label stickers too, which I love it all and I use it all. So it just comes in handy whenever you've got so many different things to choose from, and I love it. So I'm just continuing to layer on this left side of my photo here. I'm kind of twiddling with that little ticket style embellishment there, but I really, really like it. It just took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to do with this little cluster here, but I decided to use some of those wordy bits from the paper snips that I cut out. So I'm going to stagger those on the left side of my photo and then down by my little title acrylic as well. So I'm just going to continue embellishing this from here on out. I do use my Nuvo glue on my Perspex bits because it dries super clear, so you're never going to see that poking out if you kind of make a mistake and get a little bit too much on there. So that's why I love that, and it holds up really well too. So it's kind of my go-to adhesive for gluing down all my little bits and my perspectives. So I'm going to add those, and then I'm going to add some sequins by Not Just for Boys Kit Club as well. And I'm just going to add a bunch more things. So I will pop in some music to finish this off, and I will stop back in and show you the finished layout. So here is the finished layout. You can see I've added all those beautiful sequins and my perspectives are all on there. I will link everything that I've used today in the description down below in case you want to grab anything from the shop. So if you have any questions, let me know and I will do my best to answer. Thank you guys so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.